The Atlas expedition has started. 1,400 kilometers across the mountains, across the deserts, and my final stage in my trilogy of walking across Morocco. This is like my third book in the series, and I hope it's going to bring a lot of things to a conclusion. We started at Nador on the Mediterranean Ocean. We had the camels right there by the sea, and then we started walking inland. We skirted the Rif Mountains, and we're currently at the barrage, having gone through Ouarzazate, which was an incredible experience. The interesting thing about this expedition is we're doing it at the time of Corona. Corona's affected every single person, it seems, in the world, every single country, and I think for me, there's been a couple of things that have been difficult. Really, the organisation of the expedition has been more difficult. And Jean-Pierre Dachary of Dar Daïf and Désert, Montagne Maroc has been amazing. He spent 2 solid weeks on the road, going from governor to governor, telling people what we were doing, showing them the map, assuring them how safe we were going to be. And he's done huge efforts to allow us to do this at this time, because you can understand that for the authorities, having some lone European woman wandering around the country exploring, it's not the best time for them. They have a lot of things to concern them, and really, I think a Scottish explorer is not top of their list of priorities, but they've been incredibly kind, and so far we've been allowed to travel, and that really is down to the efforts of Jean-Pierre, so bravo to him.
L'expédition d'Alice et de Désert et Montagne a repris sa traversée chamelière au départ de la Méditerranée. C'était un peu avec difficulté après cet arrêt du Corona qui a nécessité donc un arrêt pour les chameaux qui n'ont pas travaillé pendant 6 mois et qui se sont retrouvés à repartir chargés en pleine chaleur. Ils ont vraiment souffert, les chameaux. Même certaines étapes ont été nécessaires d'être coupées en 2. Mais le rythme est reparti, ça fait 10 jours maintenant que la caravane est partie. Et Alice a retrouvé son rythme, l'équipe également. Nous avons remonté pendant 2 jours et demi l'Ouarzazate, qui est un oued assez extraordinaire que j'ai découvert il y a une quinzaine d'années sur la carte, en fait, en étudiant les cartes qui me permettent de faire les itinéraires que j'ai repérés. C'est une oasis au milieu des montagnes arides, extraordinaire, avec de l'eau, des jardins, des oliviers. Certaines zones de l'Ouarzazate me rappellent le M'goun il y a une trentaine d'années, où les gens vivent encore d'une manière très archaïque, très précaire, et avec des oliviers plusieurs fois centenaires dont leur spécialité est l'huile d'olive, de grande qualité d'ailleurs, très fine. Une grande traversée comme celle-ci nécessite une organisation bien adaptée, autant au niveau administratif dans le bureau que sur le terrain, sur la préparation des ravitaillements, avec un ravitaillement adapté à la situation, au parcours et surtout aux températures de l'année. Nous avons été très encouragés par l'administration de la région de l'Oriental, qui trouvait intéressant la mise en valeur de l'arrière-pays rural par le biais de la caravane, par le biais des posts d'Alice et des petites vidéos qu'Alice poste. Donc c'est une opportunité de mise en valeur de ce territoire qui est très peu connu au niveau touristique.
One of the things I've really struck me so far about the expedition is the hospitality of the people. I mean, Moroccans are famous for their hospitality, and rightly so. Once we'd crossed into the mountains and beyond, it was unbelievable. People were literally running from their houses with gifts of fresh figs and grapes and freshly made bread to give us. They were desperate to show hospitality in the most wonderful way to say welcome, to say how are you getting on in this time of Corona, to ask you where you're going, to take all the kids, of course. They all want photos with the camels, which is really sweet. I always like to put out my big ticket item, and on this one, the big ticket item was dinosaurs. And unfortunately, so far, I've been met with laughter by the team at the thought of finding anything that's like a dinosaur. And so far, every single time we find the bone of like a sheep or a cow, they go, look, Zahra, it's a dinosaur bone, which not very nice. However, I'm very optimistic, and I am now spending an awful lot of time looking at rocks and not looking at where I'm going, just in case somewhere there's a fossilized dinosaur footprint. So I am really, really, really hoping that we get to see something like that. And that is one thing when we go through, when we meet some more people on the route, because so far it's really been people in very small villages, but when we get out into the wild places where I know that there is a possibility, I'm going to start asking people, and I'm going to have to get over my embarrassment because people do just laugh at me. But dinosaurs are being found in Morocco. Morocco's a rich place for dinosaurs. It would be great.